This is interesting from Dr. Dave Janda. He's a professional doctor and he knows his stuff. This is interesting because this doctor in Michigan, who really is not a licensed doctor, is telling people to do wrong things to prevent cure from the coronavirus. And Dr. Janda points out that you need to be washing your hands. That is absolutely essential to be done beyond the alcohol gel. You need to use soap and be washing your hands before and after you touch things. Anyhow, let's get on to his talk about this doctor in Michigan, which caused problems because they were getting after doctors who were using this hydroxychloroquine drug that has been so effective.
So she had to swallow a very bitter freedom pill because between the writer for the Detroit News on this issue and what we did on this platform, and there was nobody else in the bought off lamestream fake media speaking about this. We went on social media. We went on this radio station. We went on with this show on my platform on YouTube and on the subscription side of the platform, and we let this out. Well, as I mentioned last week, she and her crew in her administration backed off. And what they did is they said, okay, they took a step back and they said, all right, if docs or pharmacists believe that this treatment would help a coronavirus patient, it's between the patient and the doc. And that's the way it should have been from the very beginning. But then she took another step. Now remember, this is the same person, Whitmer, practicing medicine without a license, threatening providers if they did the right thing, which have been shown in studies in
This gal, this Whitman that is practicing medicine without a license, suggested that they get after these people for using the drug, which was correct medical procedure. So really messed up.
Italy, in South Korea, in China, in France, that these medications are beneficial for folks with coronavirus and would not overtax the hospital systems. Less ventilators, less personnel, less...
That's the key, is it wouldn't overtax the hospital systems. And I don't know why the news didn't talk about this more and why they got on President Trump and other individuals for suggesting the use of this. This is really anti good medical practice, and it's anti-American because it would have saved a lot of hospital care if they would have just encouraged people to do it and do it from the top down. A lot of governors abuse their power in this area and listen to bad medical advice.
Having to use gowns and masks, it was a no-brainer, right? So now, this week, what happens? Headline from Detroit News. Michigan, Whitmer, remember, Doc Whitmer, fake Doc Whitmer. Michigan requests hydroxychloroquine from national stockpile to treat coronavirus. The state of Michigan has requested hydroxychloroquine and chloroquine distributions from strategic national stockpile for use on certain patients with coronavirus. The request is based on the Food and Drug Administration's announcement that the anti-malarial drug was granted emergency use authorization, said Lynn Sutphin, a spokeswoman for the State Department of Health and Human Services. She did not have information on the immediate amount that Michigan requested. Of note, in the same article, Henry Ford Health System in southeast Michigan has been using this, and here's what they, for a period of time. A Henry Ford Health System official said the hospital is using hydroxychloroquine treatments on the majority of its patients hospitalized with coronavirus 19, or COVID-19 coronavirus, and has seen success. Henry Ford Health has had, quote, a number of success stories, end quote, using the drug among, quote, severely ill, end quote, patients, said Dr. Marcus Zervos, Division of Infectious Disease in the 5-hospital system of Henry Ford. Folks, if it were not for the opportunity of having this platform, this radio show, DaveJanda.com, the YouTube channel. You put immense pressure on the governor to stop practicing medicine without a license, to provide the necessary
To stop practicing medicine without a license.
treatments for our citizens, because, folks, every governor in every state was watching this totalitarian move in Michigan. Remember, prior to Whitmer doing this in Michigan, that governor in Nevada pulled a similar move. Now, it's interesting. The governor of Nevada who pulled this move was relying on his health policy officials. And it's interesting when you do a deep dive on this governor of Nevada and his health policy officials, not one of them has been licensed to practice medicine in the United States. This chief doc in Nevada got...
Not one of them has been licensed to practice medicine in the United States. What in the world are they doing using these quacks?
Got his MD degree in Romania, did a residency reportedly in South Africa in OB-GYN, obstetrics and gynecology, came to the United States, was never licensed, did some public health work. That's great. Public health officials are wonderful. But if they've never treated a patient and they're not licensed to practice medicine, I'm not sure what that governor based his decision on, because the other two people on that board also...
Wow, so these other two people were not licensed either? Wow.
MDs, and they had never treated a patient with an infectious disease problem.
We're not MDs and never treated an infectious patient. Are you kidding me? And they're advising governors? Governor of Nevada? My God. Totally unprofessional. Totally stupid. Are you kidding me?
And every governor was watching. And when Whitmer backed down because of you and the heat you put on her and her officials, every governor in the state, and every actually political leader in the world, took a step back. And I believe that enhanced the health care freedom, the safety and the wellness, not just of every person in the state of Michigan, but of every American citizen and every citizen of the world. That's the effect you, the listening audience of Operation Freedom, the listening and viewing audience of Operation Freedom on YouTube, and our subscribers. And let's face it, if it were not for our subscribers, this radio show, our YouTube channel, and DaveJanda.com, both the free side and the public side, as well as the subscription side, would not exist. Because without our subscribers, with the costs we have, we would have gone under a couple years ago when we launched the subscription service. Folks, we've had a major victory. I want you to go to bed tonight knowing that you, as a freedom fighter on this platform, saved thousands of people's lives based on your actions and stepping forward. You're listening to Operation Freedom. I'm Dr. Dave Janda, broadcasting from our accessory bunker in a lying down position, face down position, at least till next week. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Dream big, dare to fail, and we'll be back after the next commercial break.
All right, so there you are. Evidently, people have stepped up, got after this foolish governor in Michigan and this goofy doctor that really didn't have a license to practice medicine. Bad advice could kill a lot of people. Wow. So much more from Blake Montana. Good day.